Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. A couple things we want to do here. Now, let's go with number one right there again. Now, this is Michelle Obama, President Barack Obama, and Chin, whatever, former Chief of Staff to Michelle Obama, which we know all that, okay? The number 31. Now, the lady in red, watch this. This is a nice little clip. All right, let's go to 31. Former Obama aides text emerge about Smollett. So there is the prosecutor, and there is Chin or Chi or whatever her name is, because what text emerged? All right, number 34. It's Kim Foxx on the right, Chin on the other side. Okay, I don't know. All right, there it is. Foxx to Chin. Spoke to Superintendent Johnson. I convinced him to reach out to the FBI to ask that they take over the investigation. He is reaching out now, and I will get it, and I will get to now, and will get to me shortly. Now, the FBI is going to look at. They're asking, I guess, the letter he sent, but this is definitely involvement with former Chief of Staff, right? Former Chief of Staff Michelle Obama. That's the involvement. Now let me go back to I really think there's so many places you can look at this, but if you want to look at it, thedailymail.com. Okay. Recused State Attorney Kim Foxx. Let's put up number 2, her picture again. Is that her? Kim Foxx was behind the decision to drop the charges against Jussie Smollett. Claims police union source as it reveals the Empire star is still the subject of a federal probe. Okay. Smollett's family was exchanging texts with her. It said it would be a huge victory if the FBI led the probe. She is now facing calls from the Attorney General's investigation into how she handled Smollett's investigation. All right? Rob Emanuel said it was whitewashing of justice that Smollett had been cleared in all 16 counts. Smollett was facing, go to number 3, this is Smollett. Smollett was facing 48 years behind bars, 16 felony charges for allegedly lying to police about the attack. Now, here's the thing that we can't gloss over, okay? 16 felony counts. What if lying to Congress, the felony count there, basically gets whitewashed and walked away? Now, we can get into all day long, and because I say to you all the time, all right, you know this stuff. I kindly waste our time when we talk about this stuff, okay? In some detail. The outrage here needs to be, don't forget, 16 felony charges. Now, every time you turn around, the media gives you a long list of people that surrounded the President of the United States that have been indicted, charged, or still facing sentencing. General Flynn should be apologized to. That's why I started that today. And his family. It's ruined their lives. Who has ruined this man's life? Who? Can you tell me who has ruined Jesse Smollett's life? Himself. He ruined his life himself. But lucky for him, being a gay black man, fortunately, obviously a Democrat, his family is able to say to the Obamas and George Soros and the prosecutor, 16 felonies, he needs to be wiped clean, totally clean. Absolutely. No record. And it is sealed, closed off. Now you want to tell me when you say Mike Barnacle, which you know I think you're a piece of trash. I can't stand, I don't want to get angry. But Mike Barnacle said on MSNBC, which they agreed with and they're agreeing with, rich white guys get this every day. Every day. They get this kind of deal every day. I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, I would not call them filthy rich. Okay? I wouldn't say filthy rich. But give me number 6. And then we're going to go back to this one. All right? Now, they're not filthy rich, but they were doing okay. They're white guys. Their biggest crime? Trump supporters. Biggest crime. Ruin their lives. They're not two white guys that this happens every day. Go back to 3. Who ruined this guy's life? This is absolutely disgusting. If we can erase just like that in our justice system all over this country on a daily basis, if we can erase 16 felony charges for this guy here and erase all the time in jail, where is the media outrage for a possible 42-year conviction? Remember, it was just a couple weeks ago. And the reason I want to say it this way, different than maybe it's going to be spun in other ways today, it was just a couple weeks ago that the Manafort, Paul Manafort, white guy, okay, went before a judge and all of his counts, okay, that he was charged with, they wanted him to spend 100 years. They were so upset of the time Paul Manafort received from the judges, correct? Why, they are outraged. There was a possibility of X, and Manafort got a slap on the wrist, but he's going to prison. This guy had 40-some years, facing 40-some years in prison with his counts, 16 felonies, all right? Not to talk about the whole investigation and the mockery he made out of, and went on and did an ABC interview. Wasn't that ABC interview where he dragged them into it? But what is missing here? He portrayed being attacked by 2 men that claim to be Donald Trump supporters, yelling, "This is mega country," or MAGA country. And he claimed that 2 supporters, remember, they had their MAGA hats, attacked him physically. All right? And that he's been threatened by Trump supporters. Now, I wonder if the charges for anything else would have been dropped for this guy. I wonder. I wonder if anything else, I mean, if you attempt to go after Trump supporters and your attempt fails, will they drop the charges? Is that the deal they have for you? right? Remember they made a lot to do about nothing, about Trump was at a rally and, hey, you know, if you have to, if you punch him, I'll pay your legal bills. Remember that? Donald Trump said he would pay the legal bills as he encouraged violence at one of his rallies today. Okay. The Obamas, George Soros, I will get you off. I will wipe the slate clean. Because why? It was Trump, supposedly Trump supporters. All right, let me go through a list, a couple things. Let me double check briefly here the Twitter deck to make sure the President of the United States hasn't said anything we need to get out. He has been tweeting. Doesn't seem to have anything fresh right now to spin the media's head off. All right, so we'll leave that alone. Let's see if we have any clips from this morning that we have not gone through. The report, all right, we got to say the report. We got to talk about it, right? The Robert Mueller report should be made public. Number 8, 84% agree, 9 disagree. Folks, they don't know what made public means. This is one of the biggest things that is actually really comical, is all the polling saying that the American people think that this report should be made public. I have to say, in all due respect to the American people, this sample of the American people in this poll, you don't know what make public means. They don't know what it means. I know you're out there saying, I know you know, but these people that they're polling, they don't even know what made public means. And they don't even know exactly what the report is. You think the report should be made public? Hell yeah! The Mueller report. Yeah, I think it should be made public. Robert Mueller's report should be made public. Number 9, a Quinnipiac poll, number 9 there. 75% of Republicans agree. 86 independents and 93. We got to make this thing public. Why? Why do we have to make it public? Okay. Let me get to see what else we have. Now, I want to go back just a Smollett a minute. I'm going through the pictures. Number 16, the Chicago Tribune, the latest plot twist. Cook County prosecutor abruptly drops all charges against Jesse Smollett. Now, number 17, I forget the legal analyst here on MSNBC. Chicago prosecutors face criticism of handling of Jesse Smollett's case. Now, this guy here, I forget his name on there with Minka. He's a legal analyst. If you would watch this morning, she's pretending to be outraged that he got away with it. She is playing the role. It's hilarious. She is playing the role of being outraged, okay, and asking questions. The legal analyst is explaining to her how to calm her outrage down. I'm serious. You got to understand, they're evil, no good people. She is pretending to be outraged over the charges being dropped. She is firing all kinds of questions. You could see on her face. I mean, she's angry. Because you're angry, right? Seriously, you're angry. You're outraged. Now, you're not going to fall for this, but you're out there today. So now they bring in the legal analyst that calms Minka down. Minka, you need to understand, okay? Why did they do this? And this is exactly what they were saying this morning. Why did they do this? And the legal analyst is saying, well, number one, there's the question of manpower. How much manpower you want to put to an effort of this kind of investigation, to prosecute it, in your office to prosecute, your prosecutors, who do you want to assign to prosecute this, knowing he might mount a pretty good legal defense? Wasted resources. There's a lot of crime in Chicago that can be handled, but do they divert the resources over from Jesse Smollett's case that they can clear off the books and then move on and take those resources for some bigger or different cases in Chicago, the violent felony cases? I'm serious, okay? He's nonviolent. He was explaining. He's nonviolent, all right? Don't worry, he's nonviolent. It's similar to cases across this country that they do. So his job this morning was to calm Minka down. So if you were watching this morning and you're upset and furious, his job was to calm you down. I'm just showing you. They are evil. The media is the enemy of the state. I'm just telling you they are, no matter how you look at it. Okay, let me have, see if I forgot any others. Number 19, just to put it up here. I thought I did, maybe I did earlier. Sorry, superintendent knew this was coming. All right. He's not happy about it. Rahm Emanuel, do not fall for this crooked, no good piece of garbage. Got to remember, he was in the White House, what, for 4 years with the Clintons, came from Chicago. He went there, helped them get set up, you know, move in, furnish the place, put the lamps, and then he went back to Chicago to pillage. I can't get rolling on him. Let me see if there's anything else here. I'm running up against 950. Don't forget today. Give me. Let me go through the rest of my picks. Here are the. I don't have my glasses, but here are the text messages. Right here, number 27, from a family friend to the prosecutor. Hello, Kim. This is blank. Are you available to chat? Tina Chin gave me your number. And who is Tina Chin? Tina Chin is Michelle Obama's former chief of staff. But I have used this my whole entire life. Call some, hey, you know, somebody, you know, hey, I got your number from so-and-so. It's almost like say, tell them I told you to call. Whoa! Tina Chin gave me your number. Hi, are you available in 5 minutes? I'm in a conference in D.C. and will step out. All right, that's the prosecutor. Yes, I am. Spoke to the superintendent earlier, and he made the ask, trying to figure out logistics. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Oh my God, this would be a huge victory. I make no guarantees, but I'm trying. I understand. I appreciate the effort. Hey, hope all is well. I wanted to check in with you about what's happening. Now, this is a Smollett family member. This is a family member that is texting, that has the phone number of the prosecutor. What's her name? Fox? Is that her name? The prosecutor, right? Police union calls for probe of recused Cook County prosecutor. All right? This is how crooked these are. But what would it be? Just one more Illinois Cook County official in prison? They got the, hello, Kim, this is blank. This is a family friend of Smollett's, or this is family of Jesse. Are you available to chat? Tina Chin gave me your number. The Obamas are flat in this, man. Oh, no! The Obamas are in this. Could it be possible that the Obamas are involved in the deep state going after Trump? Could they be? I mean, I mean, this is the first time I've really seen where the Obamas have stepped in. Are you available? Hope all is well. Wanted to check with you about what's happening here when we have a moment. Okay, are you available to chat now? Okay. Yes. Okay, calling you now. So they call. Okay, calling you now. Sorry, had one quick question. Hi, are you available to speak? Sorry for the delay. I'm in Florida at a conference. I'm free now. I'm sorry, was in training, available now to talk to you. This is the phone back and forth. But what is that opening text? Tina Chin, give me number one as we close. Number one. There she is in the red dress. She gave, I think it's the prosecutor, she gave the prosecutor's phone number. The lady in the red dress happens to be with Michelle, their former chief of staff, and Barack. She gives who? Number 2, the prosecutor, phone number to who? Number 3, a family member of Jesse Smollett's. So the family member reaches out and says, I got the number from Chin. And let me show you that one just so we can get out of here. Make that one more time available. There you go, number 31. That's the lady, the one there that, you know, she's smiling, boy, woo, with the pearls. She is the one that gave the prosecutor to the right, or to my right, I'm looking at, maybe your left, the prosecutor, Cook County prosecutor, a Smollett family friend's, the phone number. Wow. Wow. You can't make this stuff up. Wonder if there'll be another investigation. All right, folks, just so you know, let's get this out here. The southern border crisis that nobody wants to talk about. By the numbers, 3,700 apprehended on Monday. Nearly 100,000 apprehensions this month. 107 illegals released into the U.S. since December. House vote on the, 2,000 aliens apprehended each day at the southern border. 268,000 apprehended since the start of this year, 2019. It's up 97%. And to close our show today, we'll be back tomorrow morning. The Green Deal, let's put up her picture. Which one is it there? Ocasio, number 39. Okay. The House vote, oh, not her. I made a mistake. I apologize. Not her. I don't want her up there. The House vote on a veto override, okay, because we just talked about the southern border, 248 to 181 is the final vote. They were 38 votes short of a 2/3 majority needed to veto. So the resolution that the House passed to try to stop President Trump on the national emergency that he declared on the southern border failed. The veto that the president did failed in the attempt to vote an override. I'm your host, BKP. All right. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Show all the ways you can get in touch with me this afternoon, throughout the day, or at any time. The way you can follow us on social media. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And then Carla's Corners tomorrow morning. Nice big day. Coming up on a good weekend here. Got a lot of baseball going on. I better not talk about that. But you can go to our Team FYN Sports Facebook page and watch instant replay right there. It's uploaded on Team FYN Sports Facebook page. I'm your host. Back tomorrow morning. Josh, take us out here.